Greetings, greetings, lovely, lovely, beautiful butterflies. How are you today? You are with Tanisha Ali, coming at you on this December the 22nd, a few days before 2020, the decade of stability and leaving all of your garbage behind and stepping into a new era. So today I am in need of retightening. I'm at 8 weeks, and if you all have been with the channel for a minute, you know I usually go about 11 weeks. So I'm about 3 weeks out. I also like to tighten the front part of my hair before I go to my loctician. Most of the time I've tightened it, and then I'll go there in about 2-3 weeks, and there may be little retightening actually required. I do this because I can be gentle and I can take my time with this part of my hair. And this part of my hair is it's tender, but it's also critical, if you know what I mean. You don't want to go bald. So this is just my way of doing things. So I'm supposed to be using my nappy lock tool. Can't find it. That's the second tool I've bought. And if you know anything about that nappy lock tool, it's $19. So I don't think I'll be buying another one. I did go ahead and purchase the Locs Sanity tool to try that out. But for now, beautiful ladies, I am using a craft needle from Walmart. And this works well, except it gets kind of long if you have a short piece of hair, but this works fine. I've been doing this for years. And this is the one that I did the extension on. So I took a part of my hair from the back, a long lock. I had about this much, and I attached it here. And then I added a little extra hair in here to fortify it. So this is doing great, just to give you an update there. So anyway, I decided because I'm going to be retightening today, I might as well chit chat with the beautiful ladies of this channel as I do this. And so once you thread it, you know, I have a reverse 4 pattern. So I'm going to go 9 o'clock. I'm going to go down here to 6. And I'm going to go 3. And then I'm going to come up from the bottom to go up to 12, okay? Probably 2 rotations at this stage. Again, I'm at 9 o'clock. Oh, that's west. I'm going south now. So I'm starting at the top to go south to end up at the bottom. And looks like this rotation may stop over here, maybe at east. Now, when you're doing this, you want to be really careful. The last thing, I repeat, you want to mess around and do is combine something by mistake. Okay, you do not want to do that. So you really want to, you probably, you know, if you're not like me, you see the chicken, plucked chicken look I don't like. If you're like me, you don't want to, you just want to be sure that you don't combine. I have combined before. Uh-oh, right ear tinnitus, what's coming in? What's coming in? So that I don't forget to inform you, ladies, I am making some channel changes. And, it's necessary for me to make these channel changes so that I can be about more than just hair. And I know all of us ladies on this channel are not just our hair. For me, the hair was a gateway to much more depth, and it was my it almost started my ascent into a deeper level of spirituality many years ago. When I began to change my hair, I went natural, I went very, very short, and then I got my Sisterlocks. And so anyway, I've reached a point now where I need to do more than hair videos. I'm about so much more. For those of you, and you all are about so much more, right? I'm more than just my hair. So for those of you who have been with this channel for a while, those of you who are pretty active on the channel, I think you connect with me, my energy. You connect with more than just the hair. Typically, there have been times where I've given more diverse messages, whether it was my talking about Reiki, whether it was my talking about the connection between spirituality and hair, or whatever else. And so that's more what I'm going to be doing. So for those of you who have been a part of this first leg of the relay race, this first part, I want to say thank you so much for supporting our channel and being a real part of the grassroots growth. I'm so grateful to you, and I hope that you will stick around for some of the new content. I will be talking about areas of spirituality, health and wellness, the importance of healing your energy field, the importance of managing your energy, and all things related, whether it's crystal healing, whether it's herbs, whether it's, you see how thin this is? The old me would just snap that because it's super thin. The lock itself is thin. We'll just let that play out. I may do something with that later. But also we'll be talking about ways to manifest and align your life, relationships. I'll talk about a lot of things that concern we women of this particular age group, whether we're 30s or 40s or whatever. It's a mindset, really. It's a level of consciousness. And so for those of you who have helped me to build this channel, again, I say thank you. I will be sure to, from this point on, be very vigilant about making sure that I use playlists. So for those of you who are not really willing to engage some of the other content, you can definitely still find the hair videos when I post them in the Sisterlocks do-it-yourself tips or whatever the other playlists may be related to hair. You can still get to the content. For some of you, it may mean that you will be leaving the channel because we simply just don't resonate anymore. If really the only reason why you're here is the hair, then more than likely we probably just won't resonate anymore. So I just want to say thank you so much. But again, for those of you who can withstand a little more diversity and a little more of my authenticity and self-revelation, I want to welcome you to the new direction that this channel will be taking in 2020. And as I said, I will continue to post hair videos as I'm inspired, but it will not comprise the majority of the content on the channel as it has up to this point. I hope that you all will travel with me and take this spiritual sojourn and join me for Money Manifesting Mondays, for an occasional energy reading that I may be doing, which probably is going to happen more on my other channel, but also for the, how we doing there? Let's see. Because like I said, you really got to pay attention to what you're doing over here. This is not a time to take your eye off of. Otherwise, you're gonna be doing what I'm doing. But y'all know I'm a nonconformist. With all these locks, I can afford to lose a few. But yeah, the Money Manifesting Mondays, the daily inspirational readings, the content that has to do with rewiring your brain, healing your energy field, dealing with your emotional trauma, baggage, whatever else that you feel might be holding you back, information and guidance and sharing as it relates to relationship, whether it's getting and keeping the dream killers out of your life, or manifesting the man of your dreams, or recognizing your divine masculine when he's in your life, or even manifesting more of your divine feminine energy, which is what I am trying to do for my divine masculine. So again, I welcome you ladies, and I welcome as usual your kind comments, your subscribes, your shares, and all of the love that you show this channel. I know that we women of this particular generation, we need an outlet, and we need other women that we can relate to, talking about things of substance, things that impact our lives every day, things that determine the trajectory of the direction that we take. So I will be here for the long haul. Quite a few of you I have met. Thanks to those of you who send donations to the channel. I just love it. I woke up the other morning to a $50 donation from a sister, and I gotta say, you all are amazing. You're amazing in your support. You're amazing in the things that I learn from you and your comments. You're amazing in showing love for the channel, and I am just so grateful because I feel like I have friends from all over. Shouts out to my client out there in Afghanistan, to the one over in Europe, to people from all over who are connecting with the energy on this channel. I'm just grateful, and I love all of you all. So as we talk about that 2019, let's talk about this 2019 energy. We had a few readings that were signifying a need to release. We also were privy to some readings that talked about a final test. Did you pass that test? Right? That energy, that negativity, that Seven of Swords energy that comes up from the past that tries to sabotage your new direction. We're moving into 2020, and we really are trying to let go of the garbage. We really are trying to put the garbage out. But sometimes you can be pulled back, you know? Dark energy is always trying to put out the light, right? So we have to be vigilant. We have to stay our course. We have to be in our lion energy. So if you can resonate with leaving something behind in 2019 so that you can move forward with a clean slate in 2020, give me a shout out and let me know what it is you're leaving behind. How are you listening to your intuition to leave that behind? Or did you fall prey? Are you leaving it behind now? What's going on with you as we move into the energy of 2020? So you're with Tanisha Ali, and it was Tanisha's Locs, Beauty Tips, and Potpourri. It may just be Tanisha Ali, or it may just be Tanisha's Potpourri, because we're dealing with and talking about any number of inspirational topics that hopefully you beautiful women can relate to. I need to probably do another one here. A lot of baby hair there. But so you get the drift. I'm going to do another one. And if I had a thicker base, I would use this tool here, which you can get from Michael's. I think it's called a crochet hook maybe. This is very good too. And the length is not an issue when you're using this because you just are working with the root base. But this can be kind of tricky, and I don't want to combine any locks. But this is a great tool to use. Let me see if I can at least demo. You see my parts and stuff. This is why I need to be in the mirror upstairs, but this is at the tip, so this is not a biggie. I got a lot of new growth and fuzzy hair, y'all. My hairline is moving up. So you slide this in here, okay? Yeah. You twist it this way. You want to make sure this is closed before you then pull it through. If you don't make sure that the latch is closed, when you pull it through, you're going to find that your hair will get stuck. Okay, so that's the easiest way. It's the easiest way to do it. Oh, do as I say, not as I do. But yeah, you guys gonna see me with those braces on in about a week and a half. I had to finally bite the bullet. I've been running from braces for a decade, and it is affecting my bite, the way my face falls, and a whole lot of other stuff. Throat chakra imbalance for many years. Finally, chickens coming home to roost. And so I got to do something about this. So I will, as of the second week of January, be in braces. So that's going to be a trip. That's going to be a real trip. Not looking forward to it, but gotta do it. All right, ladies, so you get the drift. This is about, I may get one more rotation. So again, you want to go in, make sure the little latch is pulled back, whichever the direction is. For me, this is 3. Okay, I put the hair underneath the latch. I loop over, and then I just slide right through. Now, as long as you loop over, now I don't know what that was about. I got to do another one because That one made me a liar. But as long as you close that latch, you'll be fine. Yeah. It's really kind of tight in here. But as long as you are sure to close that latch when you come down, you'll be okay, okay? So it's under there, right? So now I'm just going to hold it and I'm going to loop this around. You see that? And close the latch like that and just slide her on through. So I'm cool there. So I got about 30 of these that I'll do. I'll do maybe 30 and then I'll stop and I'll be all right. And who knows, maybe I'll treat myself and try to do the whole head, but I don't think I have the patience for that. I may have to enlist Ronnie's help. So for all of you, I'm sending you much love. Happy New Year. Namaste. As you go forth into the light, I wish you health, wellness, abundance in your relationships, in your entrepreneurial or career pursuits, and taking care of your bodies and taking care of yourself and loving more on you this year and accepting more of your unique gift and all that you bring to this wonderful universe. I hope that you're in a space of recognizing the powerful energies that we are ascending into and the magnitude of change that you can actually begin to witness in your life by making some very simple adjustments and tweaking some very small things that really won't take a lot from you but will pay off in the kinds of dividends that maybe you hadn't experienced before in terms of quality of life. I know that I have quite a few goals this year. One of them is to take my health to a new level. I want to strengthen my inner being. I've been doing a lot more acupuncture lately and also a far infrared therapy heat for an hour and a half treatment where Dr. Cho irons on you with an infrared paddle of sorts and massages the body, and the heat goes about 15 inches into the body and it continues to work up to 12 hours after you leave. But I've noticed a change. I think today was my 6th session. I'm getting ready to sign up for 5 more acupuncture sessions. But I need to ground more in my body. I do a lot of work up here. And so sometimes I neglect my body. So I need to get back on my regular exercise routine. I want to get that Manifesting Your Money Magic workbook, the journal, and the online course finished for this year. I need to really do a lot more marketing of my book, and my goal is to get more speaking engagements and to continue to expand my entrepreneurial pursuits and take that to a whole nother level of growth in terms of serving the women and the men that I work with. This has been really some marvelous work. I want to continue to bring you all quality programming on this channel. It's actually this particular channel, not the other channel, although the other channel has been wonderful as well, but it's this particular channel that really lit my fire about a year ago. Meeting a lot of you, working with you, talking with you, responding to comments, just feeling all the love. So that really, really drives me. Also, my relationship with my husband, continuing to take that to another level. We'll be moving hopefully within the next 6 or so months. So that's going to be exciting. Have a lot of wonderful things to look forward to with my daughter, Naima, who's trying to get into an MFA program where she is not having to do, well, she'll be teaching, so she will not have to have a financial commitment. And then Ronnie, who's graduating. And I have a goal to do better with my parents, to spend more time with them. My schedule gets busy, and spending time with them over the phone, and maybe getting in a visit to my mom in Arizona more than I do, which is once a year. I got to do better with that. So family dynamics, bringing more balance to my life. I am so driven that oftentimes work simply does not feel like work. Work has not felt like work for me in a long time. And so when you are like that, you run the risk of not being balanced and incorporating the other areas of your life, like social outlets, relationships, and things of that nature in the way that you need to in order to really thrive. So those are goals for 2020. This is going to be an amazing year. With all of the readings I've been doing, there's a wonderful energy for us that is waiting. So for those of you who resonate with my energy, when you see those readings, look at those readings, because that's a collective energy of folks that are resonating with my energy. And the readings have been very, very positive. God, the Creator Spirit, is always working to help you be your very best. So heed those signs. Let go of the things in your life that you really need to let go of, that aren't serving you, that haven't served you for quite some time. Many of you might be on the fence with stuff. You know, we are all human. Sometimes we get emotional. We long for days yonder, or at least the feeling from days yonder, only to really realize at the end of the day that it's as empty as it ever was. And so be willing to put that stuff behind you for those of you who are resonating with that message. It seems to be a really recurring theme for a lot of my women clients going into 2020, and maybe all of us, as the energy is requiring us to do more, to live more in alignment with those things that are important to us. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and check out, but I'm going to wish you all a wonderful, healing New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. And hopefully the next time you guys see me on the channel, my edges will be looking like something other than the forest, because I think I'm going to go upstairs and do more, because this is making me feel good. I didn't realize it looked so bad. So I send much love to you guys. I love you. I love you. And I'll be talking back at you soon.